Well, hey guys, I just want to tell you before you watch this video that this video is completely optional. This is for those of you who are more visual, auditory, and just reading doesn't do it for you. I'm just kind of giving you the directions that I've already laid out for you in Classroom, but I know that some of you guys do better if you hear it, and so I'm going to throw this out there for you. So first of all, let me tell you what we're doing today, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what's coming down the road, okay? First of all, we are going to today work on standard 8.1b. That's going to finish up the civil rights movement from the mid 20th century. I'm not just going to say it's going to finish up the civil rights movement because technically that's still something that's ongoing, at least for some folks in some places. So at least there's debate about that. So we're looking at really from about the 1950s up until about 1970. So just go ahead and finish that, and then I'm going to drop one of those Google form checkup things in, and it should be fine. It should be pretty easy. I thought about doing something else, but next time I'm going to have you write a little bit. So I thought, I think we'll do this now. I know it's easy for you. Just a quick note, the checkup that you're going to see today is both about standard 8.1a and 8.1b. So make sure that you've checked out both of those before you go ahead and do the checkup, or you might be a little bit confused, okay? Secondly, I want to talk about the assignment I gave you last time for 8.1a. Some of my folks in some of my classes had a little bit of confusion about what was going on. There were a number of you who tried to post that as a private comment, and that's not going to fly because it's got to be public. That's part of what's going on there is that I want other people to be able to see that. I'm not going to grade it if it's only a private comment. And if you have, almost all of you, I've sent you a message just to say, hey, please make this public. People need to be able to respond to it and give you some kind of feedback. The feedback is part of what we're doing. The public performance part, not really performance, but public quality of it is something that makes you think a little bit differently about what you're posting and what you're writing. So go ahead and do that. Again, if it's not done yet, that's okay. We're not counting anything late during this, so get it done, but please do get it done. At least one of my classes, at least yesterday, still didn't have anything. Okay, so you can't post on somebody else's comments until there's a comment left. So you need to go ahead and get that done. Okay, please do that and do it soon. Now, two things. One is for my honors classes only. That is about your Q4 project. That's going to be dropped, at least the first part of it. I'm going to have two parts that are smaller instead of one big one. I'm going to give you some links to some things that you can watch. One is a movie that you can watch. Selma is the movie. Some of you might have already seen that. If you don't want to rent a movie online or don't have access to Selma via whatever streaming services, I'll also give you some other things you could watch in its place. I'm working on that. I'm almost done, but I will drop that over the weekend. You've got plenty of time on it. Don't worry, okay? Don't freak out. The second thing is for everybody, and that is a totally optional thing. So one of the things that I miss the most about school is interacting with you guys, okay? You guys are the best, even when you drive me up the wall, and I've told a lot of you guys that. I've sent that out in some emails lately. Even if you drive me up the wall, I love you guys, and you guys make school fun, right? This part of school, the stuff that I'm doing from a distance, like it's fine. I like the history aspect of it, I do, but if I wanted to teach online, that would be my career, not teaching in front of people normally. So the best way that I know how to kind of replicate that online isn't perfect, but I know that, look, I've gotten some text from former students over the last couple days just saying, hey, what do you think about everything that's going on? What's happening? And I thought, maybe some of you guys have questions too. Maybe it's about the, current events, economics, the virus, political stuff. Maybe it's about, hey, movies. Maybe it's about, my family. Maybe it's about whatever. And some of you guys you could care less. Like you don't care at all. You couldn't care less. If you could care less, it means you actually could care less. So you couldn't care less. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to include a Google form link where you can just choose to tell me who you are. You don't have to. And you can say, hey, here's a question. And I've actually made a place so you can ask 2 questions. And then if you want to tell me something, you can. Okay, you don't have to do any of it. But what I'll do is I'll take those questions and I'll answer them over a video probably sometime this weekend. and I'll put it out there. So if you're interested, cool. Some of you guys do not care what I have to say about other things. You just want your grade, and that is totally understandable and totally fine. And I love you anyway. But some of you guys are like, hey, what do you think about this? You've got a weird perspective on things, which my wife would agree with you. But if that's the case, let me know. Okay. I think you guys are in good shape today. This is not a super difficult assignment, so hop on it. As always, let me know what I can do for you, and I will talk with you guys soon.